Online business without rent. Most businesses fail because of inventory, overhead, rent, employees, and debt. What if I told you there's a better way? A business model with none of that. No warehouse, no storefront, no staff, low risk. Sounds too good to be true, but it's not. It's real. And it's perfect for people over 60 who want income without headaches. Stay with me in the next 5 minutes. I'll show you how this works and why it might be the smartest business decision you'll ever make. Here's what we're covering today. First, with traditional businesses, why they are terrible ideas for people our age, people that are 60 plus. In fact, we even rack it back to 55 if you like. Second, the business model that eliminates all the expensive, complicated parts. Third, how to start this business with less than $2,000. That's a mortgage payment, rent. It's a small amount of money compared to starting a traditional business. By the end of this video, you'll understand a business model most people never learn about. The model used by some of the wealthiest people in the world. Now, you'll know if it's right for you. So let's get started. Let's talk about why most people never start a business. It's not because they don't want to, it's because traditional businesses are expensive and complicated. Think about what it takes to open a restaurant. You need a location, and that's rent. You need equipment, that's tens of thousands of dollars. You need employees, that's payroll, taxes, and insurance. You need inventory, food that goes bad if it doesn't sell. And before you make your first dollar, you're hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of dollars in debt. And you might fail. That's a lot to swallow. Or think about opening a retail store. Same problems, rent, inventory, employees. You're building everything, betting on that customers will walk through your door and buy enough to cover your monthly costs. It's stressful, it's risky, and honestly, at 60, 65, you don't want that stress. You want something simpler, something that doesn't require a second mortgage, something you can run from home, something that doesn't own you. You want the freedom of entrepreneurship without the nightmare of traditional business. But nobody tells you how to do that. So you assume you can't. You assume business is only for people with money to lose and decades to rebuild it. That's not true. There's another way. My name is Mark, and I run a business with a $200 overhead. $200 overhead. My overhead is spent on products I was going to buy anyway. No rent, no employees, no inventory sitting in a warehouse, no massive startup costs. I work from my home or my back porch or a coffee shop or the beach when my wife and I travel. I decide when I work. I decide how much I work. The business serves my life instead of consuming it, and it makes real money. I didn't think this was possible. I thought business meant stress and risk and debt. I thought you had to go all in or not at all. I was wrong. Yes, I said it. I was wrong. Let me explain the business model that changed everything for me. It's called direct sales, and it's been around for almost 100 years. Now, before you roll your eyes, hear me out. I know what you're thinking. Pyramid schemes, scams, selling to your friends, bothering people. That's what I thought too, but I was wrong. And here's why. Network marketing is just a distribution model. Think about how products get to customers. A company makes a product, say toothpaste or shampoo. They sell it to a distributor. The distributor sells it to a wholesaler. The wholesaler sells it to a retailer. The retailer sells it to you. A lot of middlemen. But direct sales, network marketing cuts out all the middlemen. The company makes the product. You share it directly with customers. When they buy it, you make money. When they share it with others, you make money from that too. No warehouse, no storefront, no employees, no advertising budget, just you, a product that works, and people who need it. That's why the overhead is zero. You're not paying for all the stuff traditional businesses need. You're just sharing value and getting paid for it. Here's why this is perfect for people our age. First, low startup costs. Most direct sales companies let you start for under $2,000. That includes product training, access to a team, everything you need to get started. Compare that to $200,000 or even $1 million for a franchise. You can afford to try this. You cannot afford to try most businesses. Second, no employees. You've managed people before. You know the headaches, hiring, training, scheduling, dealing with the drama, payroll, benefits. With this business model, you have a team, but they're not your employees. They're independent partners, just like you. Everyone runs their own business. You help them, they help you. No one works for anyone. Third, no inventory. You don't buy 500 units of something and hope it sells. You order what you need when you need it. Our customers order directly from the company. You never touch the product except when you use it yourself. No garage full of boxes, no money tied up in inventory. Fourth, work from anywhere. Your business is your phone, maybe a laptop. That's it. You can work from home, from a vacation rental, from your RV. You decide where you work. You decide when you work. The business fits around your life, not the other way around. Fifth, proven systems. You're not inventing this from scratch. The company's been doing this for 2 decades. We have training materials and systems that work. You just follow the system. You don't have to be a genius. You don't have to reinvent anything. You just have to show up and do the work. Let me compare this to a traditional business. A traditional business startup cost will run you $50,000, maybe $500,000, could be $1 million depending on what the business is. Monthly overhead, you're talking thousands of dollars, could be 10 grand, could be 50 grand. Again, depends on the business. Risk, you could lose everything. You could lose it all. Time to profit, 1 to 3 years, maybe never. Work hours, 60 hours, 80 hours a week, sometimes more. Freedom, you're tied to the business. Employees, constant headache. Inventory, money sitting on the shelves. Now, let's look at a network marketing business, direct sales. Startup costs under $2,000. Monthly overhead, $200, probably less. Risk, you could lose the money you spent, a few $100. Time to profit, month 1, you could make money on the first month. Many people do. Work hours, you get to pick. Freedom, work from anywhere. Employees, none. Inventory, none. So tell me, Which one sounds better to you? Look, I'm not saying network marketing is easy. It's not. You have to work. You have to learn. You have to be consistent. But it's simple. It's low risk. And it fits the life you want at 60, 65, or even 70. You can build real wealth without the nightmare of a traditional business. This could be your path to financial freedom. Here's what I want you to do. If you're thinking, I want to know more about this, I want to offer you a free strategy call. The call is a $100 value, but if you watch this video to this point, I'll do it for free for you. We'll talk about your situation. I'll answer all your questions about this business model. I'll show you exactly what I'm doing, and we'll figure out if this is a good fit for you. No pressure, no obligation, just a conversation. Click the link in the description, book your call. Let's talk. This is your chance to explore a business that could change your life. Don't let it pass. Before you go, tell me this. What's the biggest thing stopping you from starting a business? Fear, doubt, uncertainty, money, something else? Drop your answer in the comments below. I'll reply to every single comment. Let's figure this out together. Schedule your free call. Thanks for watching. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you next time.